Let's take a look at the theme-supported components in this framework. By theme-supported components, I mean things that are built into WordPress core for themes but need to have support added by the theme to use them. First, I'm going to add support for featured images. This is done with the add theme support function using post thumbnails as the passed argument. Boom, done. The theme now allows users to upload post thumbnails. However, this doesn't mean that it will automatically display post thumbnails, just that the support is there so you can add them. Next, I'm going to add a default thumbnail size. This is done with set post thumbnail size. Like add image size, set post thumbnail size takes 3 parameters: width, height, and how you want to crop the images. This is the only way to override the WordPress settings, since there isn't a way to edit that size in the media settings. The theory here is to leave it to the themes to specify the best thumbnail size, since it really depends on the theme what would actually look best. I've set mine to 150 by 150, but they will resize proportionally based on the dimensions of the image. What this basically means is that at least one side of the image will be 150 pixels. Next, I'm adding theme support for post formats. Post formats are different types of posts, not post types, which are different types of content, but posts that have a particular type. If you think about what was really innovative about Tumblr when it first came out, was that you could post an image, or you could post a video, or you could post a quote, and each of these things was handled a little bit differently. While the post screen in WordPress still looks the same no matter what post format you set on a post, themes are able to change how post formats are displayed. The first default WordPress theme to really take full advantage of post formats was the 2013 theme, which used blocks of color and changed the layout of the post depending on the post format. In Museum Core, I handle the different post formats a little differently for each type of post. First of all, each one has a unique icon in the post meta section under the body. Asides, quotes, and links don't display their titles as a heading. Instead, the title is just a permalink that displays under the content. I also display the date of the post a little differently if the post is an aside, quote, link, or status, using a friendly time format like 3 days ago instead of a date format. You can enable support for post formats with the add theme support function. When adding post format support, you need to pass a second parameter to add theme support, which is an array of the different post formats you are accepting. Museum Core adds all the available post formats: asides, galleries, links, images, quotes, statuses, videos, audios, and chats. This adds those post format types to the post screen when you are editing a post. Next, I add theme support for the automatic feed links. This adds RSS URLs to the header so you don't have to. Before this was added as a theme support option, you had to do this manually by creating a link tag with the RSS URLs you wanted to use. Since WordPress supported RSS 0.9, 2.0, and Atom feeds, that could mean adding 3 separate lines to your header just to add the feed links that could be picked up by browsers and RSS readers. Since WordPress 2.6, themes are required to support a content width. This is the max width of the content area for embeddable objects and plugin support. The idea is that when you set this, WordPress can set the maximum size of embedded objects like large images and O-embeds without breaking the content. I'm adding the nav menus next. These are done similarly to sidebars. Instead of register sidebar, I use register nav menu, which takes an array with any number of elements in the array. Each element is a new nav menu you're registering, so I'm registering 3. 1 above the header image, 1 under the header image, and 1 in the footer. Back to theme support. I'm adding support for custom backgrounds. That's easy. Just add theme support custom background. If you wanted, you could pass an array of default arguments to define a custom color or image, but I'm not worried about that. I'm also adding theme support for custom headers, and here I am defining some defaults. I've bundled a bunch of default headers with the theme. Users can pick one of these or upload their own. I'm defining the height and the width and setting the height to be flexible so they can edit the height of a header image, but the width stays at 1140. I handle displaying and hiding header text through the theme options, so I've set header text to false. Then, after the theme support is added, I register a bunch of default headers. I hook all of this into the After Setup Theme action hook in the WordPress execution. For more information on WordPress core theme features, have a look at the theme features entry in the codex. There's also a helpful theme support generator, which gives a tabbed form that allows you to specify which theme features you want to support in your theme and add parameters to them. Once you've gone through the entire form, it generates the code for you that you can just copy and paste into your theme.